What about, is there a book or a resource you've relied on over time or something that influenced your thinking along the way? Doesn't have to be a business book.
Well, actually, in terms of, probably one of just the kind of the single best, if you're a finance professional, you read and kind of like literally memorize like one book, and this is going to be finance specific. Now, there's a lot of good general business books out there. Yeah. But like, again, I'm a big believer in like understanding the fundamentals and like how to do cash flow assessments and, read financial statements and find leverage points, et cetera. It'd be like, I point to Briley and Myers, corporate finance. It's like the quintessential textbook. They're probably on edition like 16 by now. It's been reprinted and extended and augmented many, many times. But it literally is, from my perspective, it's like the corporate finance Bible.
And this is where we ask you to look forward finally. We're interested in what your priorities are for the coming 12 months. What would those be?
Yeah, I think that, we fully intend to take Cohesity public. And there's a couple of aspects to, taking a private company public. There's an awful lot of work that one has to do in the back office. You have to have super tight, unified, GAAP reporting systems. You have to have, back office that works cleanly. It's not just finance, legal, corporate legal is like a super important part of that as well. You also have to have predictability, and that's where the partnership with sales and sales finance is super important. Right. Being able to put together, an IPO-ready, beat and raise model and having good visibility, great visibility out certainly 90 days at a time. So building that predictability and visibility is a big part of the journey. And then ultimately having the right, kind of like profile. And the market right now, everyone talks a lot about, this, rule of 40, right? Yeah. Which is, year-over-year growth rate, that percent plus the percent of profit margin or UFCF margin, choose your profit metric. And, ensuring that Cohesity has that right rule 40, profile. And in our case, we're thinking it's easier for us to hit the profitability. We have to spend more time about thinking about how do we drive, that first number, the year-over-year growth. So in the journey to IPO, I kind of break it down into those kind of three categories, kind of the basics, the fundamentals, the predictability, and then kind of the company profile and, making it as attractive as possible for the public company investor.